What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video, and welcome back to my kitchen. I feel like I've done quite a few videos in my kitchen at this point, but it's fun and I love it, and I'm gonna share some healthy snacks with you guys because this is a question I get all the time on my Instagram, and people are always wondering, how do I stop snacking? How do I stop craving foods? And I think the key is to not have to stop snacking, but to find good alternatives and to find snacks that we don't have to feel guilty about eating. Because at the end of the day, we don't need to stop eating or snacking or enjoying foods and life. We just, again, have to find those better alternatives and find foods that are going to benefit us or at least not hurt us as much as some of the other snacks would. So with that being said, I have some really good sweet snacks for my sweet tooth people, and then I have some savory, salty snacks as well. I am personally a sweet tooth girl. However, I also love like chips and salty snacks too. So we've got a whole array of things here. I'm really excited to share them with you guys. Before we hop into this video, please hit that thumbs up button. It really helps to support my channel. And also don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future videos. And with that, let's hop into the first snack. Okay, so the first things that I want to talk about are my favorite crackers of all time. These are Simple Mills brand, which Simple Mills is probably one of my favorite food brands out there. They make a ton of paleo products, and if you've heard me talk before about the kind of diet that I follow, I do track macros, but I'm also like 80 to 90% paleo based. My diet is 80 to 90% paleo based, and paleo is essentially just all whole foods. You're eating lots of fruits, vegetables, organic meats, organic eggs, basically just, again, all whole foods. And the easiest way to figure out if something is paleo or not is to figure out, is this something that like the cavemen would eat? Is this something that they've had forever? There's no ingredient list, it's straight from the earth. So that's just the way that I like to eat for health purposes, not for weight loss or anything like that, just simply because I think it's so good for our bodies to just eat foods that were put on this earth for us to eat. So with that being said, Simple Mills, like I said, makes a lot of paleo-based foods and snacks, which is amazing. So like I said, these crackers are my favorite crackers ever. I am obsessed with these. These are the sea salt flavor, and then these are the farmhouse cheddar flavor. And I actually wanna say, oh, they do use organic cheddar cheese. Okay, I was wondering if they might not actually use cheese in these, but they do. But the ingredients in these are nut and seed flour blend. So you have almond flour, sunflower seeds, flax seeds, tapioca starch, cassava flour, organic sunflower oil, sea salt, organic onion, organic garlic, and rosemary extract. So all ingredients that you can understand, they're easy to read, and you know what you're putting in your body. So I love eating these. I can eat them plain. I also love eating them with like organic turkey slices. So I will say that if you're gonna buy lunch meat, I really highly recommend that you buy organic so that you're avoiding the hormones and you are getting the meat that is humanely raised. And I could do a whole video on why I think organic dairy, meat, and eggs are so important, but I won't go into that in this video. However, I'm only gonna recommend you have these with this if you're gonna buy the organic lunch meat, which is not the easiest to find. You definitely have to go to a health food store to find it, but this is a great combo. And then I also love doing these crackers in like bone broth, or again, like I said, just by themselves or in hummus. They're just so good. I'm obsessed with these. So, okay. Another salty snack that you can do if you are a chip lover, and don't judge until you just listen. Kale chips might sound not that good if you've never had them, but when you make them from home, you can customize them. You can put whatever seasonings you like on them. You can make them extra salty, whatever, and they're amazing, they're crunchy, and plus you're getting some micronutrients and some greens, and you get the feeling like you're eating chips. And the way that I make these is I just break them up into like chip-sized bites, and then I will put avocado oil, mix it in a bowl, make sure it's all really nice and coated with avocado oil, and then I will put lots of pink Himalayan salt and some garlic. You could add onion powder, you could add all sorts of different seasonings just to kind of make it a flavor that you would like. And so you just bake these at 350 degrees for like 10 to 12 minutes after you put the oil and the seasonings on, and then they come out so crispy, so good, and it is such a better, healthier alternative to chips or just anything of that nature. So don't knock it until you try it. I know you might say there's no way I'm giving up my Lay's potato chips for kale chips, but please just try them. If you do, I think you will hopefully be pleasantly surprised. Next, you know what? I think I'm just gonna do all of the salty and then I'll move on to the sweet. So we'll keep the salty trend going. So next is my favorite chips. Those were my favorite crackers, the Simple Mills, but these are my favorite chips ever. These are also paleo, and this is the Siete brand grain-free tortilla chips. So these are the nacho flavor, and I love all of the flavors, but these are amazing if you wanna make like a healthy taco salad and crumble this up in there, or you just wanna have some guac with these, or just eat them plain. They're basically in my opinion, an alternative to like Doritos or something. So the really cool thing about even this cheddar brand is they don't even use cheese. They use nutritional yeast, which nutritional yeast is something I've talked about in my food swaps video, my healthy food swaps. If you have not seen that, I will link that video below because it's definitely worth checking out. But what they use in here is, like I said, they use the nutritional yeast to give it that like cheesy flavor. And the ingredients in here is cassava flour, avocado oil, coconut flour, nutritional yeast, tomato powder, ground chia seeds, sea salt, citric acid, jalapeno powder, onion powder, garlic powder, and serrano powder. I actually don't know what serrano powder is, but these again are an amazing alternative to tortilla chips or corn chips, and they taste so good. They are a little bit thinner, so you have to get used to the texture being a slightly different texture than normal tortilla chips, but the flavor is so, so good. Like, I am obsessed with these, and I will make my own like homemade guac, which is also super easy to do. You can just look up a quick recipe. I only add like 3 or 4 things in it, mash up some avocado, salt, garlic powder, a little bit of lime juice, boom, dip these in it, it's bomb. Now we'll move on to the sweets. So where do I want to start? I'll start with the most obvious. So fruit, I know like everyone knows they can snack on fruit, but I feel like the key is like switching up your fruits. Like a lot of times my husband Alex and I will eat fruit and you know, we like it, whatever, and then I'll go to the grocery store and I'll buy a fruit that like we haven't had in a while, and we'll both be like, wow, I forgot how much I love this fruit. Like I haven't had a plum in years, or like whatever it may be. Right now we are obsessed with mangoes. I love mangoes, they are so good. I will say buy them like this though. If you buy them already like sliced or chunked in chunks, they're not as good. They're like not as sweet, so you gotta work for it, but ooh, mangoes, so good. You could also even make like a fruit salad. I've done that before, where you can put like a bunch of berries together, some bananas, and then just like let it sit in the fridge and all the juices melt together. Ooh, so good. Okay, moving on to the next sweet snack, and oh my gosh, this is like one of the best products. It's like a fitness product ever created. I'm so just in love with this product, and wow, this sounds like I'm like getting paid to say this. I'm totally not. But I also love this company because it was started by like a young female entrepreneur, and she's freaking crushing it for good reason, because her products bomb, and you've probably heard of them by now, but if you haven't, here they are. They are Smart Sweets candy like alternatives. So all of the candies are sweetened with stevia instead of sugar. So oh my gosh, they're just, I can't even get over how good these are and how healthy they are for what they taste like. So this whole bag has 3 grams of sugar, 0 fat, 0 protein, and she, like I said, she doesn't use any artificial sweeteners, so there's not real sugar in there, but there's also not like sucralose, Splenda, those kind of things. And then she also uses natural foods to color the candy. So no artificial colors, no artificial sweeteners. It's amazing. And these ones are like supposed to be similar to Sour Patch Kids, and they are so comparable. Like they're so freaking good, and if you like Sour Patch Kids or like those soury type candies, you are going to love these. I've gotten so many of my friends hooked on these. They're so good. They are a little bit pricey, but I promise they're worth it. They are perfect for like a movie snack if you're going to the movies, or like traveling. I love taking them on planes. Like they're just so good. They have Swedish fish like version. They have peach rings, which are amazing. Those are definitely one of my favorites. They have gummy bears, sour and sweet gummy bears, like the ones with the sugar and then the ones without. I believe that might be it, but yeah, all of them are good. I am obsessed, so you need to try these if you haven't already. These rock. Next is, what do I want to talk about next? All right, let's get into some chocolate. Okay, so I am obsessed with chocolate. Always have been, always will be. Chocolate is my BFF. So over the years, I have tried to figure out the best way to incorporate chocolate into my diet without feeling guilty about it. Obviously, every now and again, having normal chocolate, having a Reese cup, whatever it may be, no problem, balance. But day to day, I'm not gonna eat Reese's and Snickers and all those things. So there are a couple different brands out there. However, I'm only gonna talk about the one, or show you the one that I have in my house right now. Wait, actually, I do have two brands. Boom, perfect. Okay, so these are the two brands. You have Unreal and you have, whoa, Lily's. So there's also another brand called Eating Evolved, and then there's another brand called Hue. All four of these brands are awesome alternatives to chocolate. They are way healthier in so many reasons, in so many ways. So I'll start with Lily's. So Lily's is just like the Smart Sweets. It's sweetened with stevia. So they're not dairy free. I will say that. So if you're trying to be dairy free or don't eat chocolate because of that reason, this brand would not be for you. But it's so cool because they don't have any sugar. So these are actually just the chocolate chips. I buy these for baking purposes, but sometimes I will also buy the bars. She has like chocolate bars, different flavors. These are amazing. I'm obsessed. And then the other brand is Unreal. So these are, oh, these are vegan. Oh, wow. Okay, I actually didn't know that. Okay, so these are vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO, fair trade ingredients, no soy, no sugar alcohols, and 3 grams of sugar per bar. I mean, the bars are pretty small, but still, you're getting a better quality ingredient chocolate. So these are the dark chocolate coconuts. This tastes exactly like a Mounds or like a, you know, like Almond Joy without the almond in it. Exactly, except you're just not getting the hydrogenated oils and like just the crappy sugar and everything. And I won't say that the ingredients in this is perfect, but the ingredients are very minimal. There's not that many ingredients in here. The sugar is a lot lower than your standard chocolate, so definitely a better alternative. So check these out if you are a chocolate lover. And like I said, also Eating Evolved is a great brand, and Hue chocolate. Next is my favorite protein bar ever. Okay, so I need to just preface this because I have tried, I cannot even guess how many protein bars throughout my fitness journey I have tried. So many, hundreds, maybe, I don't know, a lot. But I also do like a lot of protein bars, which I know a lot of people like aren't a big fan of protein bars. I like the taste of them. A lot of times I don't eat protein bars very often anymore because they don't have great ingredients. Oftentimes they have artificial sweeteners or sugar alcohols or just other ingredients that I don't love to consume on a daily basis. So usually protein bars are something for me that are more like an on-the-go snack or traveling or just I'm in a hurry. But these are, oh my gosh, like I don't want to like talk it up too much, but truly the reason they are in the sweets category of this snack video is because to me, they taste like a candy bar. I remember I gave a bite when I first got these to my husband Alex. He couldn't believe it. Like he's the same way. He's probably tried freaking 1,000 protein bars in his life. And these are by far the best tasting protein bar ever. Okay, now I'll just show you what it is now that I've been talking about it for 5 minutes. But they are called Built Bars. I'm pretty sure it is a fairly new company. They did gift me a bunch of protein bars and they're not paying me to say this or anything. I just genuinely couldn't believe the taste. And again, these don't, I'm not gonna say like, oh, these are super healthy, they have amazing ingredients, but for a protein bar, they are pretty decent. The flavor is amazing and they are pretty high protein. I think they have, let's see. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. They have 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fat, and 3 grams of sugar, 16 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of fiber. So the macros on these are really bomb. And ingredients and macros are two completely different things as far as like healthy goes. You know, some people base if something is healthy or not based on the macros and the nutritional facts. That to me doesn't make it healthy or not, it just makes it macro friendly. And since I do track my macros, that obviously is something I look at. However, ingredients is something I'm also very conscious of and something that's very important to me. However, like I said, for a protein bar, it has great ingredients and they're just so good. Like I can't even say enough good things. This is one of their new flavors that I haven't tried yet, the peanut butter brownie, but I'm so excited to try it because all of the other ones I tried were good, but I will say my favorite ones were the chocolate orange, amazing. They taste like when you get a box of chocolates and you get the orange cream ones, like the chocolate with the orange cream in the middle, amazing. There's a cherry chocolate one, tastes like cherry cordial. There is a coconut chocolate one that tastes like a freaking Mounds or Almond Joy. I'm probably forgetting one of my other favorites, but they're seriously all so good. The raspberry chocolate, phenomenal. Mint chocolate, amazing. I can't even say enough good things because I've never, like, props to them for coming out with a protein bar that doesn't taste like a protein bar. Okay, so last but not least is another Simple Mills product, and this is chocolate muffin and cake mix. So I don't know if you would really consider this a snack. I personally will make some kind of a healthy paleo dessert every single week that will last me and Alex like at least 4 or 5 days, or maybe even the whole week. That way when we're craving something sweet, we can just grab like a healthy muffin that I made or a healthy cookie that I made or something, just so that we can cure that sweet tooth without feeling like we just ate, you know, just garbage dessert or whatever. But we both have huge sweet tooths, so I love trying to make new healthy desserts and stuff like that. So this is already made for you, basically. I mean, obviously you have to make it, but you just have to add like a couple ingredients to it. And the ingredients in this chocolate muffin and cake mix is almond flour, organic coconut sugar, cocoa, arrowroot, organic coconut flour, baking soda, and sea salt. That is all that is in here, people. That's amazing. So these are so good. And then what I do is oh, hold on, let me go get it. Okay, so I make these muffins and then I make my own homemade sugar-free frosting using this sugar-free powdered monk fruit sweetener. And this is another product that I talked about in my healthy food swaps video. This is seriously like an obsession of mine right now, because if you are like a baker or you like to make like healthy desserts like I was just talking about, you have to get this. It is so good. And so basically with this, all I did, I don't remember like the exact measurements, but I mixed this with, I believe I did ghee, or you could do coconut oil, and what else is in there? Oh, just like a little bit of almond milk or coconut milk, and then you use like a cake batter or a cake mixer, and you mix it, and it turns into frosting, and it's sugar-free because this is monk fruit sweetener, and you would never know it was sugar-free. So you put this on this, and you have a amazing tasting chocolate muffin that you would never know has sugar-free frosting on it and super good ingredients. It honestly just tastes like any other like cupcake muffin type thing. It's amazing. So yeah, I believe that is all of the products. That is it, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope you decide to try some of these snacks, because I can promise you, you will love at least some of them. And these are products that I pretty much buy like every single week. At least 90% of these like are always in our home because we love them, we use them, we eat them on pretty much a daily basis. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one.